Alright, I finally got OBS to work, so now I can record my screen and do all that sort of stuff. I can react to YouTube videos, I can record myself drawing, and I always wanted to do TCAP commentaries, so I figured I would start with my favorite Predator, Jeff Sokol, so I'm gonna start it, and whenever I have something to say, I'm gonna pause and interject my thoughts and reactions, so here we go.
What you see being edited behind me, you can see nowhere else. It is more compelling and disturbing than virtually anything you can watch on TV today.
Okay.
It is my complete interview with Jeff Sokol. He surfaced in our Predator investigation in Fairfield, Connecticut. A little bit of it aired on my syndicated show Crime Watch Daily, but now here on Hansen vs. Predators, you'll see the whole thing.
Sokol came with food and an appetite for sex.
He left after a very aggressive interview with me
in handcuffs. Yeah, so Jeff Sokol, he came in with a pizza. He wasn't the first pizza predator, but he was certainly the most memorable. The dead of fucking night. It's like, oh shit, the pizza.
Jeff?
There's Nellie.
Over here. You can come in this way.
Hey, come on in.
Sorry about that. Come on in.
Dude, I just whacked my foot on the banister. Oh, it's bleeding everywhere.
How are you? Good, how are you?
Fucking creaky ass door.
No, because it's really dark out. So.
Like, get some fucking grease for that door, dude. Shit. Like, listen to this fucking creaking.
Did you find the house okay?
No, because it's really dark out. So.
How long did it take you to get here?
I don't know, it's like 2.5 hours.
That's a long drive.
This fucker, this is the first Predator I ever watched when I first started watching TCAP. This is the guy. This is the man that got me hooked on TCAP.
I'm really nervous.
Oh, man. I know what that's like, going in for a hug or a kiss or something, and then she fucking backs up. That's like a soul-crushing feeling.
Are you gonna give me a hug?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Are you okay?
Fucking asshole.
I'll settle into it.
God, look at her. She's like fucking freaking out. No wonder they call her Nervous Nelly.
The small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So I didn't know that, because like you said small, I thought it would be like a really small one.
Yeah.
Look at her fucking face. She's like, what in God's name are you talking about, dude? Like, look at her eyes. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Such wonderful small talk there, Jeff.
I'm okay. Are you okay?
She's so
fine.
she's so fucking nervous, dude.
I am. I'm fine.
I've just never done this before.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really.
Not really.
I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but I don't like come like this far to like meet someone. I don't know why
It's kind of crazy.
What the fuck was what? What do you say at the end there?
This far to like meet someone. I don't know why
I don't know why even. I don't know.
It's kind of crazy.
It's whatever. What? So he showed up, but he doesn't even know why he bothered to take the drive and show up. What the fuck?
like this far to like meet someone. I don't know why
It's kind of
And he's like, oh, whatever. He shakes his fucking head.
It is crazy. Yeah, why did you let me come? If you're so nervous.
It sounds like a good idea, and you seem nice.
God, look at his fucking eyes.
Why do you think I came?
Oh my God. He's totally like trying to read her there.
Nice.
Why do you think I came?
What kind of fucking question is that? Like, of course she knows why you came. Like, that's literally just to fill silence. That's just a question to try to break the awkwardness, but it's just making shit even more awkward.
I think I know.
Perfect.
It's not the only reason.
It's not the reason. Then what the fuck's the reason, Jeff?
I don't know,
She's
cool to
such a
hang out
good
with.
actress.
Been talking to for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and you know, someone that I'd like to meet. And I wanted to
Check out the situation, you know?
Here we are.
I can't wait until I fucking react to John Canelli's segments. Oh my god. My roommate and I, we can recite the entire fucking McDonald's bit, like word for word. It's so funny.
So, let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time
Fucking contract.
until we get that out of the way.
This document was something Sokol put together
Chris is
after
gonna
some
explain it here.
research on the internet to protect himself from getting in trouble for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He talked about it in the chat along with a lot of other graphic topics.
It didn't work. Yeah, so this fucking moron, he like did a Google search or like typed up his own fucking phony contract and being like, if you sign this, I can have sex with your child and not get in trouble, which is obviously not the case. No contract is gonna make this shit legal. So it's fucking ridiculous that he thought he had any chance of that working out for him. If this wasn't a sting, of course, like, this is a sting, so it wasn't gonna work regardless, but if this was like an actual child, it wouldn't have worked in the eyes of the law.
let's eat
He fucking avoids the question too. He's like, shit.
and talk about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Like all quick.
There's plates behind you if you want to grab one.
Huh?
There's plates behind you if you want to grab one. Do you want a water or anything?
So let's see what he brought, because
Do you want a water or anything?
he's known for the pizza and the fucking orange juice, the ocean spray. What is in that little container? Are those like chicken strips or chicken tenders, mozzarella sticks? I don't know.
Man, well, I got this for.
What an odd
I'll
combination.
grab water.
Like
Alright,
pizza and
Wanna eat
orange
at the
juice.
table? What do you want to do?
No, you can just sit here.
Look at that smile. And you can see the fucking gap in his teeth. I have a gap in my teeth,
Table, what do you
but
want to do?
his teeth are like fucking rotten. Look, watch. He's gonna look like right into the camera. Oh my god, he looks fucking terrifying. You can see Nelly in the background there, her fucking bright ass hat and the reflection of that cabinet looking thing. But look at that fucking creepy ass pedo smile. Like, he looks like a fucking cannibal on like an island. Like he's gonna eat her.
Be like 2.5 hours. So.
You're from the Boston area, you said?
Yeah. Can I wash my hand?
At least he washes his
some family
hands.
that lives up there. It's pretty nice.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been to Faneuil Hall.
Where's your family? Like, what part of Boston?
I don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Boston's
I don't
so
know.
confusing.
It's wicked confusing. Did he repeat what
It's wicked confusing.
she? Wicked. You can hear him say it under his breath. He's fucking like,
I'm sorry.
look at her eyes, man. Look, she looks up and then, boom, her eyes are fucking bugging out of her skull.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be cool.
That's okay.
We'll work on it.
I mean, you look great.
I don't think Sokol was the first person she interacted with. I'm pretty sure John Doopy was, which explains why she ran out like the second John Doopy tried to hug her. But when Sokol tried to hug her, she just went behind the counter. So they probably coached her like, hey, try not to run out so quickly. Even like, we're right here, we'll protect you, but you gotta try to get a much longer interview. And this interview was really long with him and Nelly. Like, it goes and goes. Like, Chris only comes out at like the 6:50 mark, so
Thanks.
You just look different.
she like
than
puts
what
up with his
I
shit for a
typically
while.
Pictures. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I expected you to have dark hair. Did you?
My hair just, it like,
I don't know. Maybe. I don't
His
know. I
fucking
expected
bald
you
spot at the back
to
of his
have
head.
dark hair. Did you?
my hair just, it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you
You
look.
know, like-
Good save,
I'm
Jeff.
just saying, like you look different. Yeah, than I thought.
Yeah.
But no, nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell with online things, you know?
What about me? Do I look different?
Do I look good?
I mean, you look different. I'm not saying better or worse, just different.
Alright.
Worse, just different.
He was totally trying to get her and be like, oh, you're handsome, like, oh, you're so cute, but she's just like, oh, I'm not saying better or worse, you just look different. And you can hear him like all disappointed under his breath. He's like, alright. This fucking smug bastard.
I have cupcakes too, if you want.
I see. Did you make them?
Look at those. Do you think I made those? Mm-mm.
I have no idea.
No.
Do you want to use plates or do you want to just eat
Whatever you want. We're pretty casual here.
That's weird. If she's supposedly like home alone for the weekend or whatever day this is, then who the fuck made the cupcakes? Because I guess they do look store-bought. I was gonna say, like, if they're not store-bought, then like obviously her parents would have had to make them, but who the fuck just leaves cupcakes out with like no covering? Like, that's gonna attract flies and shit, or they're gonna go stale. So they probably just picked it up at like a Giant or something for like $4.
I have cupcakes too, if you want.
I see. Did you make them?
Look at those.
Did you
Do think
dose
I
him?
made those? Mm-mm.
I have no idea.
No.
Do you want to use plates or do you want to just eat
Whatever you want. We're pretty casual here.
The fuck? What? That doesn't even make sense.
Okay.
That's like the
I'm, like,
one
too
slip
nervous
up
to
in her
eat.
shield
You
there.
already ate, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
We don't
I
use
was
plates
just
in
wa-
this
I was
house.
wondering if you were gonna be like, how,
God, his
how
fucking
would- How
teeth.
would you be? Like, would you be nervous? Would you be like totally?
Oh my god, like, there's a gap there, there's a gap in the middle, like, his teeth, like, he needs braces. Like, he must have not had braces as a kid, because this is fucked.
Like you've done this before.
Oh,
You know,
definitely
like,
haven't done this before.
I don't know, you
Ain't
just
that the
seemed
fucking
very,
truth.
Very like, you didn't seem nervous at all when I talked to you and just in
Well, you know,
general.
it's different when you're talking to someone online versus like
Person.
coming to their house
I
and
know,
meeting them.
I know.
Fucking talking online? Corey, oh, I'm so need to react to Corey Edgar. He's so fucking funny.
I just gotta take something.
Here he pops his
This isn't
fucking
drugs, it's just
shitter
like,
pills.
Yeah, no, by all means. Here, drink water.
It's something that I take before I eat. Thanks.
In the middle of it all, Sokol pulls out a medicine bottle. You can see it on the video. He takes a pill, apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
So Chris basically puts him on blast for taking Viagra right there. I don't think it's Viagra. I truly think it is some sort of like IBS pill for his like digestion and shit, because like he's gonna be eating a lot of pizza. But they did eventually find Viagra in his car, I'm pretty sure, once he got arrested. So he wasn't taking Viagra in this moment, but he did have Viagra with him at the time. So it doesn't look good for him regardless.
That I take before I eat.
About a medicine
Skip his
for what
monologue.
he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
And a
He
side
thinks
note,
is going
Chris
to be
looks
a
fucked.
big night ahead.
He looks fucked up here. Like, he looks like a fucking walking corpse. His eyes are all black and sunken in. Like, he looks broken down. Oh, is this one?
You've been doing all day.
I'm just hanging out,
Oh, 10 seconds.
watching TV, Netflix and stuff.
Heard that fucking, did you hear that
Hanging out.
fucking shuffle?
Watching TV, Netflix
Boom,
and
boom.
What's that?
And that's the moment of realization. And fucking Nelly
Stuff.
looking around.
Netflix and stuff.
Look, she gets all serious and, oh shit. What's that? Is someone here?
Somebody here.
No.
What kind of pizza we have tonight? Who's this?
Who's this?
I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
You tell me first.
You're Jeff, right?
You're Jeff, right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff?
Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
I want to know who you are.
No, I want to know who you are. Motherfucker, you're in his house, basically.
I want to know who you are.
Like, this could be the dad for all you know. You're in this motherfucker's house, and you're asking, I want to know who you are. Like, who the fuck are you? Why are you in my house? Like, get the fuck out of here. You trying to fuck my daughter?
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
I want to know a little bit
Can I
more
eat
about
first?
you first.
Sure, go ahead.
Can I eat first?
Tell me who you are, because, I didn't know there would be other people here.
Well, what did you expect to happen here tonight, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectations.
No expectations whatsoever.
No,
So you drove 2.5 hours
sure did.
from Boston.
Sure did. I mean, Chris doesn't look that bad on his side profile, but you can tell he's definitely got like a little gut going on there. He used to be pretty slim. I think nowadays he's actually pretty fit. I'm pretty sure he exercises a lot. He does a lot of not kickboxing. I don't know. He punches a lot of punching bags, and he's actually looking pretty good for his age. He got a new haircut too, which I think suits him a lot better than this shit. Who are you?
To come here
Are you her dad?
to meet a young girl.
Are you her
I
dad?
will get to that in a minute.
Oh, he fucking stuffs his face.
Go ahead, have a bite.
Oh my god.
I haven't done anything wrong.
How old are you?
What does it matter?
I'd like to know.
I haven't done anything
44.
wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against
Coming
the
to
law?
meet a young girl?
Yeah, is that against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract?
And that fucking laugh as he slurps down another bite of pizza.
Let's see if any of this.
Like, he's gonna eat this whole fucking pizza by the end of this video. He might as well. It's gonna be the last good meal he's gonna have for a while.
Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza.
Listen to his chewing.
I should
my
come
God.
see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see
Like,
you
he's
on
chewing with his mouth closed, but you can still hear the fucking... Like, it's so gross.
Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want.
Oh, so it's Saturday, okay. So it is the weekend.
You say, I can't go to jail.
My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say,
Yep.
do you trim your blank?
Okay.
Like, the fucking smile. Like,
Then
okay.
you say, do you trim your blank?
Look at... Oh my god, he's so smug. He's so arrogant. I hate him, but I love him. I hate him because he annoys me, but I also love him because he annoys me. It's a weird dynamic.
Okay.
He's like, okay, you got me there. You got me there.
You know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you.
No.
Well, he does a fucking stink face.
That doesn't
And you're what, 37?
mean anything.
You're
It's
37?
44.
How old are you? You might as well just tell me, because I can find out like that.
And that's such a fucking power play. Like, I could find out right now, so you might as well just tell me the truth.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
Because now you're making me nervous, and
You're 44 years old.
Boom, and then Chris just fucking lays down the haymaker to the chin. Like, you don't even need to tell me how old you are. I know how old you are, and I know a lot more than you know right now.
Right? Mm-hmm. Right? As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this.
But I want to.
What am I supposed to make of that?
It's that the big sigh.
Sorry, I am paranoid. For meeting me? No, potentially having sex.
Like, what the fuck was he thinking? Like, talking to the police, being like, I didn't say I want to have sex with her. Like, it's right there.
But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Did he send... I don't think he sent any dick pics, because if he did, Chris definitely would have fucking shoved him in his face, made him look at it. So, I guess all he did was the talking and the grooming. He didn't actually, like, send anything or ask for anything, but it's still fucked either way.
Right. Punishable up to 20 years.
Because baby 15 can get me 20.
Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
wasn't planning on having sex.
Do you have them in your car?
No.
I'm gonna find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone.
Yeah, but they found fucking Viagra on him, so it's not like it even mattered anyway. And he's gotta fix his posture, too. I mean, a ton of people give John Doopy shit for his fucking crooked back, but Jeff Sokol is much better. Like, look at him. He's probably got a horrible back.
Anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain.
Explain.
Explain it to me.
Just wanted to come hang out and.
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, is that against the law to
To
meet-
have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's
to
against
meet-
the law.
To meet a girl. That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
You see how this
Okay,
looks.
But do you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing?
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're
Right.
going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're like, law enforcement. But
You think I'm law enforcement?
well, I mean, that's what it sounds like.
You think I'm not for. Like, he's very lucky. Like, especially in America, like, if it was actually the dad, you could get fucking shot or stabbed or beat to death. Like, dads don't fuck around when it comes to their children, especially when it comes to their daughters.
Like, I was thinking about this.
Like,
on
he
the
could have
way
fucking
down,
died if it was anyone else but Chris.
And
Just fucking nervous laugh.
And I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said.
He's so fucking cocky. Look at his face. He has like the one raised eyebrow. He's so arrogant. That's why in that fucking WWE series I gave him the fucking Robert Roode entrance where he's all fucking glorious. Like, he's so full of himself. It's not even fucking funny.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old
I
girl.
wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if.
A 13-year-old girl. How often do you do this sort of thing?
Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided.
He keeps laughing.
Okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, been talking to her
To this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang
Picking
out
up
with.
the
I mean,
pizza,
what's that?
yeah.
Can't find any
I had nothing else.
older girls.
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
So you decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's
thing.
say
I'm sure there was nothing in the chat indicating that he was apprehensive or hesitant to do anything. Like, he's literally just talking out of his ass at this point.
we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other. How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent,
Parenthetically.
nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her,
Boom. Exactly. Chris is fucking bang on the money right here.
testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her.
Exactly.
So no one would find out.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
Right.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not gonna have sex with her unless it's legal.
Okay. Like, great, you thought that. But you still came, and you still groomed her online. Like, this would be a very different situation if you just never came to the house, if you just kept it online. It's still fucked up, but it would have been a much different situation for him, as he'll soon find out.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal, to marry her,
With that fucking retarded ass contract.
right?
Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like,
So if you liked her
Look at him shaking too. He's fucking nervous.
next week or the weekend,
Not like 2 seconds. Maybe 3, but not 2.
like,
so if you liked her
Shaking,
like
shaking.
next week or the week after, you'd marry a
no,
13-year-old girl.
not next week. No.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No,
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
God, Chris is like, what the fuck are you even talking about, bro?
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case, or maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
God,
So
he's
then you marry a
panicking
13-year-old
now.
girl, because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you, Chris? Like, come on. Like, this is pretty obvious here.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe I'll fuck her. I don't know. Oh my god. Like every single freeze for he looks like a fucking caveman, like one of those exaggerated, like stereotypical, like Stone Age caveman looking people. He looks like he came from the fucking Ice Age.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
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 Perhaps.
So you're cool with all this? You just think this is just fine? Marching
Gives us
here
the
to this
fucking-
home.
See, I know. I know what you're.
Well, what else am I supposed to think, Jack?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? I mean, do I seem like it to you? like a dishonest, dirty person?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person? Yes. He is exactly those two things. Like, you can tell just by looking at him that he's dishonest and dirty. You can tell by his actions. You can tell by the way he just fucking exists in life. He probably acts like this around his friends all the goddamn time. He probably acts around it at home when he has guests over with family. Like, he probably thinks he's right about everything. Like, I'm sure he seems like the kind of guy to get into debates with people and, like, try to make people see his side as, like, the correct alternative. Like, do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person?
I mean,
Chris is like, what the fuck do you think?
This chat seems like it.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, fuck.
It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is chat.
But showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up. And that's the most perfect thing that Chris could have said right there.
Chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
Exactly.
At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone after a sexually charged conversation online. You
Come in. Oh, I want to hug you.
Yeah,
The little girl is nervous. You do with everybody. You do that. I want to hug you.
Oh, I want to hug you.
yeah.
The little girl is nervous.
Yeah, of course. I want to hug a child. Yeah, you want it?
You do with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time. I
Okay,
hug them.
but this somebody is not an adult, Jeff. She's 13.
Can you please tell me who you are?
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be nice here. I don't.
I'm trying to, like, what the fuck is that, man? I'm trying to be nice here. I'm trying to have the moral high ground here. You don't want to make me angry, Chris, because I might have to beat you up or something. Like, he's in no position to be making those idle threats.
So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who
Here
you
we
are?
fucking
I'm
go.
Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator. So if there's anything else you
Who the fuck is that guy? Hold on. Who the fuck is this on the far right? I've never seen this guy before. He looks young. Oh, this might be Chris's son. Because I know Chris's son was a camera operator for this portion of the investigation. And fun fact, Chris's son Chase was the guy who suggested that Jeff should pick up the pizza from Planet Pizza. They're like, oh, which should we make him bring a pizza? And then Chris's son came in and he's like, yeah, there's this pizza place because they all live in Connecticut. And he's like, yeah, I ate at a pizza plant all the time. Maybe you should get Jeff to get a pizza from there. And Jeff got the fucking pizza right as ordered.
So if there's anything else you want people to know, anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
I don't know if that's Chris's son or not.
Anything you want to
It's the only other camera guy in the room except for this old fuck, and that's certainly not his son, so this is just an assumption.
say, now would be a good time to say it.
And there's fucking, hold on. There's
Anything
fucking
you want
Ronnie
to
Knight
say.
in the back.
Now would
Big Ron, look at him, give him the fucking mean mug.
be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this happened.
Well, Jeff,
Did you
believe
bring
it.
any sort of a marriage contract? So what was all
No.
that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
You can leave.
On camera.
You can leave.
What do you mean I can leave?
You can leave.
And then what?
That's not up to me.
Who's it up to?
It's not up to me.
God, that must be fucking ominous. Like, just sitting there, completely vulnerable. Chris Hansen, this fucking huge guy behind you, and 2 cameramen.
You didn't have to come here, did you?
Exactly. I think he would have been fucked either way. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure the shit that he said online would give the police probable cause to arrest him anyway. I'm not entirely sure, though. That's like a huge gray area. But, yeah. I mean, perhaps if he hadn't shown up, he could have just ignored the decoy, blocked him, just calmed down with the sexual shit. But he didn't. He wanted to test his luck, and he lost. Big time.
What do you do for a living, John?
I don't want to talk anymore. There's
Insurance business, right?
cameras rolling.
Then leave.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
Then leave. Just get up
As I
and
said,
leave.
you
But he doesn't want to. He wants to keep talking because he knows he's fucked. He knows he's gonna get arrested once he leaves this room.
Can you shut it off?
I cannot shut it off.
I mean, what is this?
It's a prank show. It's called Punked.
It's an investigation for a television program called Hansen versus Predator, where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
All right, then.
Just
Let me take
leave,
your pizza
bro.
if you'd like.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much.
What was that face?
Take your pizza if you'd like.
Look at his smile. What the fuck? He looks like a puppet there. Like he has a fake ass smile. He looks like he's made of plastic.
You want a slice?
He's like, you want a slice? You want some pizza?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the cops here?
We'll see.
Okay. Or if they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best if
Just
you
bring him in. Bring the police to me because I'm too high class to have to get up and walk out and get myself arrested. You need to bring them to me. This fucking asshole. Might as well just eat another slice, dude. Like, just scarf that whole fucking pizza down. Actually, hold on. He took a big ass bite out of this shit. I mean, unless if... Is this two... Did he eat 2 slices, or is that entire chunk missing just from that one slice that he ate? Damn, he must have fucking stuffed his face full.
It's out for the garage.
Let's go, bro. Fucking arrest his
Sokol was
ass.
sentenced to 7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months. He is eligible for parole in June.
Yeah, and that's that's basically it. We can check out his wiki. He is notable for really liking pizza and his arrogant attitude during the bust. Yeah, yeah, he got really fucked over. Here's his haircut that he got for his court hearing. Got the skin fade going. I wonder who took that picture. I wonder who saw him and decided to snap a photo. But yeah, his lawyer fucked him over really bad. Because his lawyer tried using like it was legal 100 years ago, so why is it illegal now? Which did not impress the judge one bit and probably made Sokol's sentencing even worse. But yeah, he has a lot of trivia too. He has OCD and depression. Oh yeah, he tried changing his name to Sonny Derek Porter in 2008. But obviously, if you're a sexual predator, I don't think you're allowed to legally change your name. Because then he could just be changing identities all the time. So obviously that did not work out for him. But one quick video I want to show is an interview that Joey did with Mike Manzi, where they actually talked about Jeff Sokol for a bit.
too many papers here.
So while you're looking for that, tell us about how annoying Sokol was in jail.
Once again, to cut the live stream, please.
This is fucking Mike Mike Thrilla. This is the bald math tutor talking. Maybe I'll do a commentary on him. He's pretty funny.
Pretty please. Did you see, by the way?
What?
Gosh, what was it? Somebody was looking at the video. One person put up there like, "Oh, it's Manzi." Or Mancy or some shit.
On my video?
Yeah.
I don't know if I saw that.
Yeah. No.
That's so weird. Like, just being a predator and just having an open conversation with, like, someone who covers your past crimes. And just, like, talking so openly about it. It's weird. It's a trip.
I saw it. It was more his attitude. He was like,
It's fucking attitude. Yeah,
so
exactly.
so completely cocky.
Yeah, he's become like the most hated guy.
No, he was just cocky the whole time. He didn't even like seem like, I don't even want to say he seemed like upset about what happened. He was just like, yeah, I got money. I'm gonna be fine. You know?
Right.
Like, that was it. That was his idea. That was his approach.
Yeah, he went through 4 lawyers. He fired.
Jeez, 4 fucking lawyers. Damn, they must have hated working with him then.
3 lawyers because I think he kept trying to take it to court.
And obviously it wasn't
nobody
fine.
wanted to take it to court, and finally he took the plea.
Wow.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
But you're a fucking predator too. You got caught on the same exact show in the same investigation. So, like, I don't really think you get to be talking shit here, Mike. Even though Mike wasn't as severe, his was more of a gray area because he wasn't, like, overtly sexual. But still, if you get caught on a predator segment in the same segment as this fucking arrogant douchebag, you're not much better than him.
Well, you know what? I mean, I didn't read his chat. I compared a lot of the chats. I know what chats came from.
And he's fucking reading this is just weird to me. Like, he's reading the other predators' chats as if he himself was not outed as a potential predator. Like, it's weird.
His chat is really long. He also has a phone call, and it wasn't graphic, but he did say he wanted to have sex, but it was all paranoia, and it was all him saying, I want to have sex with you, but I don't want to get in trouble.
As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to underage kids like this, but I want to.
And then he said, I'm going to, make up a marriage contract, and if your mom signs it,
right.
then it's legal. If we get married, then we can legally have sex.
Right. Yeah. No, and I read that too. I still don't believe it. I still think it's a crock of shit.
What?
I don't think that's the fucking true statement. I mean, really, is that true? If he had a marriage license, he could have fucking. That would have been okay.
Well,
that would have been his.
I don't know the laws in Connecticut that well, but I know, like in California, I think they very recently, closed this. But if your parents gave permission, you could get married at 4 years old if you.
What? Then the state of California is fucked.
As long as your parents.
No. Stop.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm serious.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm serious.
Any
age.
No.
And I think they did that.
This is like Woody Allen status, right?
Some Woody Allen status. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of it. No.
Religious people like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses or whoever that does that. The travelers or whatever. But if your parents give permission, you can get married well under the age of consent.
That's like some shit in the Middle East.
Incredibly ridiculous.
That's like some Middle East shit, like having the child brides and child marriage and shit. I guess the moral of the story is if you are attracted to children, if you're a fucking pedophile, just move to India or Iraq or some shit. But yeah, this video has gone on long enough. It's 40 minutes now. This was a lot of fucking fun. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more of these. I'm probably going to do John Kennelly next because I'm going to be fucking cracking up when I watch him. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if there's anything I can improve on, if you liked it, and who you want to see me react to next. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see ya.